will be laughing right now if I mention Kanjin. Kanjin is a machine that actually makes you alkaline water. The problem is that it's so pricey, it's so expensive.
I will give you the marketing will come and give you the
exactly
invoice.
that later on. So basically, what I might say is that we need to look at the water we're drinking. Most of the water we drink have a lot of organisms, and that is where NAFDAC has to play a more vital role. They need to do more regulatory framework and make sure that the water we're drinking is not causing harm on our bodies.
Okay.
Because most of the water, I do a lot of water testing, and most of the time the testings are not positive.
You've mentioned that we should eat more vegetables, and when you look at our environment, it's you know, the humidity level. When you talk about fresh fruits, and you see a lot getting spoiled even before you buy some of them. How can we? Okay, for instance, somebody that is on the go, a mother or a family that the woman is going to work, the man is also away. How can we ensure that we have this? Because sometimes it can be very difficult.
Okay, what I've done, because I work with a lot of busy executives, both women and men, and I'm working with a lot of top nutritionists in America, and they have some very, very good products. For instance, this is a green powder that I use every day. This is my breakfast. It has a shake, a protein shake, and it has a green powder. All I do is I take two spoons of that, put in water, and I'm ready to go. I take it to anywhere I'm going. I don't normally take breakfast because this is my breakfast. So there's so many of those kinds of supplements in the market, but you need to know which one you're buying. You need to be sure that what you're getting is that what is in it is what is there.
No, I'm talking about the ones that we can make ourselves. You mentioned pumpkin leaves the other time.
Yes.
You know, how can we make this and, you know, preserve it in a way that's, okay, if I make today, because I don't have that time to make every day, I can have it stored and
What's your
take
name?
it. Yomi?
Yomi, that's going to be very difficult. Because that is why it's called fresh juice or fresh fruit juice or vegetable juice. You need to be able to make it on a daily basis. Even I don't even believe so much in freezing it. I believe that when you freeze it, it loses some of its nutrient power. So I think it's better that you make it on a daily basis.
Making it on a daily basis, that's a tall order.
Well, your health is your priority.
Okay.
Your health is a priority, and we need to begin to prioritize our health. Make it first things first.
We've talked food. Let's look at exercise.
Yes.
Physical living. How do we go about that? Especially let's look at Lagos, that's quite busy. So some people will tell you that they wake up at 4 a.m. and they have to leave the house at 4:35 to get to the office, and then they are back about 9 p.m. Sometimes they are stuck in traffic.
How do they slot in, you know?
Let me be honest with you. I think it's all about making first things first. When health fails, all else fails. So in trying to make the money, in trying to get into, have a political career, in trying to work on your career, you need to protect your health first. And when you do that, you'll be able to find a place for time. I know a lot of people don't have the responsibility. They don't have the discipline to practice on a daily basis skills which will enhance their health. But I think exercise, people are doing a lot of walking. People are walking around. But the thing that I want to talk about exercise is that we are actually killing ourselves with the sort of exercise we do. Some people go to the gym and they are there 1 hour, 2 hours, rocking it, and it's affecting the heart negatively.
Yes. Where exactly do we...
So what I tell people is you need to know your target heart rate. And it's very easy to calculate your target heart rate. So that every time you exercise, you don't exceed your target heart rate. You shouldn't over-exercise. 3 times a week is not bad, but you must know your target heart rate, and it's very easy. 180 minus your age. If you check 180 minus your age, if you've not been exercising for often, you minus 10. If you're not well, you minus 10. If you are well, you add 10. That's it. Very simple.
180 minus your age.
Yes.
Then if you're not healthy, you add 10.
If you're not healthy, you subtract 10.
10 from that final figure.
If you're healthy, you add 10.
Okay.
Which means you should have something that tells you.
But no, Dr. Mark said some people don't even have that. Let's look layman. I don't have that device to wear on my hand and all of that.
Yes,
so what do I do to stay healthy and keep within that bracket of my target heart rate?
Well, what I'm saying is we should know when you're beginning to pant.
Okay.
If you're getting to panting, slow down. Okay. So, and you don't over-exercise. People stay in the gym and walk for 1 hour, they run for 2. It's actually stressing their heart. That's what killed Jim Okaraji. You know Jim Okaraji, who was a footballer?
Yes.
He died in the while in the football.
Sam.
And have you heard about Jim Fix? Jim Fix is also a world athlete that died while running. So it's very, very important people don't over-exercise because they're putting a lot of pressure on their heart while doing that. It's very bad. So
what you're saying, I would also, I'm thinking, if I look at it this way, is sometimes moderation.
Moderation is very important.
Moderation. So it's not to say, yes, there are some food items that you say, just don't go near them. What would that be?
Well, the thing about this thing is that I don't want to say don't eat this or don't eat that. People have different reactions to food. So what is good for you might not be good for him. So you need to know your body. You need to train your body. You need to know when you've eaten something and it's giving you an allergic response. People, you need to read your body. And basically, I always say to people, eat moderately. For instance, I never used to touch sugar. Even up to today, I don't touch sugar. But these days, I'm beginning to eat some cakes. And because my immune system is so, has been beefed up a lot, I can eat these things and it doesn't.
Okay, we'll come back to that sugar issue when after this break. We'll just take a very quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about the sugar and some other issues around healthy living. Just stay with us. Okay. Maybe before we take that break, I will just take up on this sugar.
Okay.
Sugar, you hear for some people, the doctor will say your sugar level is low, and so you need to take sugar. For some others, don't go near it, or take just this cube or just that cube. But you find that in this healthy living issues, some people tell you they just want to be on fruit for the next 3 months. How does it work? Because the body needs balancing. Fruit has its own advantages, and carbohydrates, fat and oil, they also have what they do in the body. So where do we balance it?
Well, like I always talk about balancing things. I would not go on fruits for 3 months, but I could go on fruits for about a week, or maybe 10 days, 12 days, 14 days to detoxify myself. I think that fruit juicing is a way of actually letting toxins out of the system because, toxins are very, very, very detrimental to the body systems. So I would not say somebody should go on fruit juice or fruit alone for the next 3 months. Of course, she's going to have a serious issue, or he's going to have a serious issue with his health. So I think it's a question of balancing and making sure that you don't overdo anything. That's the way I look at food.
Now, let's talk about talking to the doctor.
Yes.
Because a lot of this kind of diet, is it keto? There's the one that, a lot is going on now. Diets and, okay,
keto,
just to
keto diet.
Keto diets,
Fit for life.
Fit for all sorts. What do I need to do before getting onto any of this kind of healthy living diets?
What I'll advise everyone to do is actually to, first of all, find out what your body organs are saying or doing. You must, what I always recommend for a first health building tool is to consult your doctor. It's important you consult your doctor, but in consulting your doctor, the doctor must be able to go through and find out not just the disease in your body, but also the dysfunction, the underlying dysfunctions, because underlying every disease is a nutritional imbalance. If the nutritional imbalance is not corrected, the person is not going to recover. That is why people are kept on drugs for so long. Okay. The drugs are necessary, as far as I'm concerned, for a short while. But you must begin a nutritional support program for the patient so that the body can heal itself. The body actually has an innate healing ability.
Okay. I think that break is now. And when we come back, we'll talk more about, healing the body the natural way.